Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to Curve Uncensored. I'm your host, Carolyn, and look, I'm gonna be really quick tonight, but I had to come and just talk about this situation really quick. But before I get into the show, I want to let you know that everything I say on the show is strictly for entertainment purposes only, nothing more, nothing less. So do whatever you want to do with it, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Last week, we all know that it was hitting the internet streets that Aoki, which is Russell Simmons and Kimora's daughter. She's of the legal age now. We all know that. But mentally, I think she's still maturing, like most 21-year-olds are. However, it hit the streets last week that she was dating or her boyfriend, I guess you want to. I would call him her man friend because he's just definitely too old to be a boyfriend. He's like in his 60s or something. She was dating this guy by the name of Vittorio Asaf. He's a restaurateur, Italian restaurants or something of that nature. You know, I'm not a big Italian eater, but I do love me a little pasta sometimes. But she was dating him and they were traveling. They were on the beach, having a great time, showing a whole lot of PDAs. We knew she probably knew, Aoki probably knew that paparazzi was around because she wanted it to get out. My biggest thing is, I think a lot of this was done so it can get back to her dad, Russell. It was stated that Russell stated that she had advised him that it was going to be coming out. I think she was doing it to get her father's reaction because we know they've kind of had a little turbulent relationship here in the last year or so. Now, growing up, they appeared to be a very close family. But since that divorce between their mother and Russell, it's just been a mess, just a hot mess. So it's been said that they broken up. And my biggest thing is broken up. What were y'all even doing together? Because he's old enough to be her granddaddy. Okay. I'm looking at him and I'm looking at her and I'm looking at her and I'm looking at him. I'm like, what? We know it had to be for the money because there is no way that this young girl was attracted to this old man. I personally think she was trying to get the attention of her father, hoping that he would loose the coins a little bit more because she had told him and warned him if he didn't loose the coins and up her allowance that she was going to get her a sugar daddy. She was laughing and giggling and I guess she wanted to test the waters a little bit, but she ain't gonna do nothing with this man here. This girl is young. She's probably still in college if she hasn't graduated by now. And it's just crazy. I'm like wondering like why? What goes on with these children who parents have done so much for them? I mean, I do a lot for my children too, don't get me wrong. But I try to be a little balanced with them. You got to let them know a little hard time. But I think what's happening with Russell, he was trying to appear that this situation was not bothering him. He used to dabble too. Their mother was younger than him. Okay. But my biggest thing is that it's not the same when it's your daughter. You can get out there and do your own, spread your little oats and have your little young tenderoni and all that kind of thing. But when someone's dating your daughter and now it's your daughter, it don't feel good. Now he can get out there and play with everybody else. But I personally know that he was not happy about this situation. As no parent would be. I mean, you look at this man, he had nothing. I mean, I'm older than her, and I'm like, really? What? It has to be the money. But money is not enough to keep you attracted to someone, not want to kiss them. And I mean, if they were traveling, hopefully, I hope they didn't take it to the next step. I hope she broke it off with him before, because to me, with him being that old, dating her, that's taking advantage of this young girl. He should have never even. I mean, maybe he could have been a uncle or someone she could confide in, but he should have never crossed the line. Even though she's of age, talking about date, when he wants someone to do that to his daughter, to me, it was straight taking advantage of her. They said her mother Kimora was not happy with that, and I'm sure she wasn't, as no mother or father would be. That is insane. This man is an old man, not no when it compared to her. Okay, you know, 65, not the old anymore, but it is when you talk about someone in their 20s. I mean, it's just no attraction. I don't see the attraction other than money. And she was showing a whole lot of PDA with him. When I'm looking at her body, I'm like, girl, you still developing. I know she's a model and all of this, so she want to stay slender and all that. But it's just that I didn't see what she can give him. To me, what do you say about men that are attracted to women that have that much of an age disparity? I understand liking young women. I get it, and younger women being attracted to older men. I get that too. Trust me. But that big of a difference? I mean, to me, I felt like it's a scream, a yell, a cry for her father, his attention, and I don't think it's only about the money with her dad. I think she wants to know that he loves her, the support. I don't know if their relationship has kind of garnered any type of affection and improved since they put out those tweets or whatever it was they were doing on Instagram. I can't remember, but about last year or so. The years move so fast now, but I don't know if they've kind of rebuilt their relationship, but they were going through a difficult time. And I really, really, really hope they've rebuilt it. But it has hit TMZ streets stating that they have split. Her and this guy have split. Thank you. I am so glad they split because it looks perverted and it looks nasty. Because a man that old with someone that young, that could be his granddaughter, not even his daughter. It could be his granddaughter, and he should be ashamed of himself. I'm looking at him on some of his pictures, and I'm like, for real, would you want someone to do that and date? I mean, can you imagine going to the next step with him? They say that he dated her for 5 days, or she dated him for 5 days, and she broke it off. No explanation as to why. It wasn't appropriate. Okay, let's just know and say that it was not appropriate. I am so glad she moved on, and I hope she didn't take it to the next step because to me, that was taking advantage of her. What is it about these old men just doing that? They know mentally that these girls aren't ready for them. They know that they can take advantage of them and they can woo them with little things, a little money here and there that means nothing to them. And you know, ill, just ill. That's crazy. And he should be ashamed of himself. And Russell sitting back acting like it is okay, even though she's grown and she can make her own decisions. I get it. But him sitting back acting like it's no problem, you don't want to interfere with her decisions is stupid. Okay? Let's just keep it 100. Stupid. Why would you say that about your daughter? She's screaming out that she wants your attention. She wants your love and your affection. I really hope that you take some time, take your pride out, tell her to fly over there where you are because you're not coming back to the States. We know that. But have her fly over there and you and her have a conversation. And you can let her know that you still love her and you support her and you're behind her because I feel like this could be the beginning of some crazy, crazy decisions she's making. And it should not be all about the money. It just should not be. But for him to say he don't want to interfere with her decision, you are her parent. You need to get that together and get it together quick. But anyway, I just wanted to come. I'm so glad that TMZ has reported that they have called it quits. Thank you, Jesus. And I hope she makes better decisions. It's not cute, and it's not going to benefit her, not at all. So anyway, y'all have a great rest of your evening. I just wanted to come and touch on this because this really was bugging me because it gives me all sorts of nasty. All right, but okay. Until next time.